Hello, welcome to your month of September and seasonal quarterly readings for fall. The autumnal equinox begins on Friday, September 22nd at 1:02 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, when the sun enters into the tropical sign of Libra at 0 degrees, marking the turning of the seasons. We have a more favorable astrological event occurring this month, which is Mercury going station direct on September 5th in Leo. In August, we were able to use the Mercury retrograde as an opportunity to reflect on the power of our words. This month, communication will begin to run more smoothly. For your readings, I will combine the month of September and fall seasons together in two parts. So for the first part will be the monthly forecast for September, and the second part will be for autumn, where I will draw 4 cards. 1 card for the remainder of September from the 22nd through the 30th, 2 cards for the months of October and November as a whole, and a card for December up until the winter solstice on the 21st. Okay, so let's get started with your readings. Libra, for the month of September, I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I will be doing a Celtic cross spread. So, show me the energy cards for Libra, September, Libra. Okay, Magician. Okay. What I'm hearing, Libra, is that you need to trust the process, okay? I get the sense that everything is very positive and very flowing with you. You have the 4 of Wands down here at the bottom, which is about happiness. It's about contentment. And it's also, you have the 2 Wands on one side and the 2 Wands on the other, which is a good collaboration. It's a good pairing. You have the King of Wands on one side of the Magician, and the Queen of Wands on the other side of the Magician. Now, the Magician traditionally is about chemistry, okay? Being able to flow, go with the flow, not react, but respond to other people, and there's just a good dynamic. Now, there's a good dynamic between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here, okay? They work well together in business. There could be business partners. They could be, you know, partners, but whatever it is, they're on the same page, okay? There's a wonderful energy here with the sun. The sun is about optimism. It's about, you know, excitement, joy, being open to receiving all sorts of blessings, right? The sun is shining on you and your situation. Now, what's the crossing energy here? Worry. It's almost as like you're like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to last. Oh my gosh, this is going to fall apart. It's like, I get the sense it's like you could be your own worst enemy. This is the card that significates you in some aspect. I feel like it's like almost like you're waiting for things to fall apart. You need to trust the process here. Okay, there's good communication between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Whether you are the king or the queen, it doesn't matter. Just this pairing together. You have another wand here, which is inspiration, it's creativity, it's excitement. It's a good flow between the two of you. I see it's well supported with the 10 of Pentacles. This card has been coming up a lot for a lot of the signs, and it's just a general support network, whether it's in a family or a work context or a friend group or whatever it is. It works well, it functions well. The pairing that I'm seeing for September is very positive. You have the sun, which is like a yes card. It's positivity. Okay, so I guess what any advice I would say is like, please Let's not shoot ourselves in the foot. Let's not be negative here. Let's not, you know, think that the most negative, horrible outcome, it's not going to fall to pieces, okay? The hope and the fear is the Fool, okay? So having to start over may be the fear. The hope is going in a good direction, okay? It's travel, it's actually going somewhere. And you need to have faith. This is the Fool is like, even though you may not see the final outcome here, the Fool does not care. He knows, you know, he trusts the process, basically. He trusts, he has faith. He's looking up, being positive, looking towards the sun. I feel like it's really, honestly, to be a little bit blunt, it's all about your attitude. So maintaining a good attitude, being around positive people, inspiring people is very important. Motivating people that aren't going to bring you down, that aren't going to gossip about you, because this can be a little bit of a gossipy card. Also, there may be a tendency for you to gossip about other people, and I just wouldn't engage in that if you can avoid it. So the final outcome card is the Knight of Cups. It's a dream, it's a vision, it's a fantasy, it's coming to life, okay? There's also a romantic chemistry that I'm seeing between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands when you have the Knight of Cups. This is love. This is romantic feelings. It's relationships, okay? This is a good relationship that can sort of, it's something that you may be dreaming about that is actually coming true. So don't do this, basically, is what I'm seeing. Okay. I would just avoid any self-sabotage. Be open to what's coming, because it's a beautiful thing that is unfolding between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. It's a good partnership. It's a good relationship. It's a good friendship. You're on the same page. You're creating something beautiful together. And the wishes that you have for this is actually moving it forward, okay? So no, it's not going to all fall to pieces. Have hope, have faith, be positive, have a good attitude, and I just see that things will be a little bit easier for you. It's all about your mindset this month. Okay? So on that note, I want to see how autumn is going to turn out for the Libras out there. I just want to get an idea of the general trajectory here, what the scope is going to look like. Show me, Libra, autumn season. Okay, Judgment, Strength, Ten of Swords, the Hermit, Five of Pentacles. Okay. Well, the Five of Pentacles is usually about karma, karmic relationships, the dark night of the soul, having to sort of go through it with somebody. You do have a partner here. You do have somebody with you, whatever their role may be. But this is like struggle energy. So money concerns, things like that. I didn't necessarily see any other supporting evidence of that in your September reading. The Five of Pentacles is really just, you have some sort of a karmic situation that you have to go through with someone. It's a learning lesson, okay? The Fives is also about change, so changing your mentality, about, you know, worth here, what you can make, what you can achieve, what you can create. Okay, you're halfway there. It's a process. Again, I feel like it's just all about trusting the process. Okay. Judgment comes up in September. Now, normally I would say the Judgment card does not literally mean judgment. It means like a rebirth, a renewal, a letting go, something's coming up to the surface. That's what I would normally see this as. But I actually, in this sense, in this case, I do get that it does mean judgment. You're judging a situation harshly, possibly, maybe judgment on yourself. It feels a little bit harsh. Like, I just feel like a little bit more gentle energy to ease up would benefit you in your success. And don't take things too heavy. Take things a little bit lighter. Okay, let things go. Let things sort of roll off your shoulder. You see she's sort of sweeping or brushing something off her shoulder. She's not letting it get to her. So whatever worry it is, you're like, okay, any concerns, you're like, okay, I got this. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for September. October, you got the Strength card. Okay, you've grown. You have grown from this. You are stronger now. Okay, I also, obviously, the Strength card is a card of lust, and I did see the passion and that, you know, chemistry between the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, ending in the Knight of Cups. That was for September, but I do feel a little bit of this energy still lingering for October. There's lust, there's passion, there's strength, okay? Sort of trying to calm the animalistic nature and be a little bit more, you know, I guess civilized. I don't know how you would describe that, but being more conscious instead of just going on your baser needs, right? Even though there's a lot of heat with the fire. Okie doke. So December, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, this card, this depiction looks kind of ugly. The Ten of Swords is usually some sort of ending that comes. You've changed your mind about something. It's all in the mental realm. So it's words. Your words have a lot of power. Your words have the power to destroy, really, I feel like is what this is saying. So be aware of that. Be aware of your words. Again, I was sort of getting that gossip feeling, like there's light coming through this person's mouth. So there's a lot of power behind your words. You can create with them, you can destroy with them. So I would just be aware of this for November. Again, don't be your own worst enemy sort of thing. You don't need to end something abruptly before it has a chance to develop. Trust the process. Again, that's what I'm getting. The Hermit card. Okay, whatever happens in November, it's like it may be a little bit intense. You just maybe need some time away. The Hermit card is like, you know, wanting to do it on your own. You need some alone time. A little bit of more independence. You're conserving your energy. It says listening to your wise self. Okay, listening to wisdom. There may be an older person, an older, wiser person. There could be a teacher around you or someone that you look up to that's taught you a lot of valuable lessons. I see them being an important part of your life in December. So there's a lot of wisdom to be gained from this experience. It all looks like karma. It looks like learning lessons. It looks like you're going to be growing from it. And in the end, it just looks like you're wiser for it. Okay? So this is what I'm seeing for the fall. For a lot of you Libras. By the way, I feel like your birthday is coming up, right? For fall. 0 degrees Libra. A lot of you are going to be having birthdays soon, so happy birthday. Okay. This part was a little bit unscripted. I did not mention this in the intro, but I do want to select an oracle card to cap off your reading. I think it would be a nice addition to just close it out with a very positive message from the angels. This is the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle Card Deck by Doreen Virtue. And let's see what message needs to come up for Libra. Cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense with the September reading that I got with the 9 of Swords, which is excessive worry energy. It's stress. Okay, that's the challenge. How are you managing your stress? I do feel that there is a vitality with the Sun and the Queen of Wands that had come in. Okay. Detoxify would mean getting rid of anything that's no longer needed, any people that is no longer needed, right? And it can be done in a respectful and loving way as well. So I hope this message does resonate with you, Libra. This was your reading for September and autumn. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos and for subscribing to my channel. If you would like a personalized reading that is specific to you and your circumstances, please contact me through my website, sungoddessashley.com, or via email. I will leave the links in the description box below. Wishing you the best month of September and commencement of autumn.